Assalamu alaikum. I am MD Mahbubul Haque, in short MMH. So today, in my previous lecture, I gave the basic idea and basic rules of voicings. Today, I'll discuss some difficult levels. So, and also some board questions we will discuss. So for my lecture, you see, if you look at my lecture, then you can see easily. That means today I will discuss 10 problems about the voicings like adverb to object, longer sentence, passive to active, preposition without by, phrasal verb, complex and compound sentence, reflexive pronoun, quasi-passive and infinitive or bare infinitive. So at first we can discuss voice with adverb. Sometimes we face problem whenever we get extra adverb. So if adverb at the beginning, what we will do? We will not change the place. So if you look at the example like one day, it is adverb, right? So one day will be at one day in the same place. That means at the beginning of the sentence. And other part of the sentence will be as usual, like albatross has come first as subject and it is past, so was, then past participle, then by, then the mariner, it has come to the object. And before verb, if you get adverb before verb, then you will use that adverb before verb. Like they only cursed their fate, so their fate was only cursed. So before curse we have got only. And if we get at the end, like yesterday, last month, next year, so we will not change the place. It will be at the end. Like we could help them last month, so it will be they could be helped by us, and last month it was at the end, it will be at the end. So after that we will discuss about two objects. Sometimes we face problem whenever we get two objects. So first example, factitive object. Factitive object means sometimes verb needs to take two objects, otherwise it cannot express its meaning. Like we have made him what? Captain, right? It is factitive object. So factitive object, we cannot make it subject because it is the title. That means him and captain same person, right? So we must bring him as subject, so he, and has, after have, has, been, past participle made, and captain will be before by. We have to be serious about this place. And cognate object, that means sometimes some verb takes the same kind of object. Like Rafid will sing a sweet song. So a sweet song will be, it is modal, so be will come, then past participle sung by Rafid. And retained object, retained means holding something. That means one object will bring as subject, another object will be in the same place as object. Again it is object, so it is called retained object. Like the example, they are giving me a nice gift. Here we are getting two objects. One is me, another is a nice gift. So me has become I am, and giving, ing will be being in continuous tense, and then past participle given, and nice gift, it will be before by, after past participle form of verb. It is retained object. So this can be passive also, another two ways I have shown. Next we have to discuss longer sentence. Yes, whenever sentence is long, then students they are afraid of solving this problem. It is very easy. At first you have to search the verb. So we are getting saw is the verb. So we need before verb we are getting subject, and after verb we are getting object. Like here the ancient marine sailor, it is subject, and some water snakes, it is object. So here before subject the part will be at the beginning. It is at the beginning, again it will be in the passive at the beginning. Like once upon a time on the last journey by sea, it will be same once upon a time on the last journey by sea, in the same place. After that object will come first, like some water snakes, some water snakes. As it is plural, so it is past, so where has come here, and past participle seen. After past participle form of verb, the part after object, total part will be used here after the past participle. Like swimming round the ship to save their lives from the icy water of the sea. Swimming round the ship to save their lives from the icy waters. And thus by plus object, that means the ancient sailor. And next I'll discuss about passive to active. Yes, sometimes in board questions also we get passive to active. Then two things you have to be careful. Like one be verb, that is before past participle, that be verb will be omitted. Also by, if we get by, then it will be also omitted, will be removed. And subject can be guessed. Sometimes we don't get object, then we have to guess subject. Otherwise we cannot make it active, like we, people, the founder, etc. in active voice. And if not found, that means if we don't get the object, then we have to guess subject. Like some agricultural tools are to be ensured. It is passive because be ensured. If we get be plus past participle form, it is passive. So it is of course passive, but we are not getting any object. So object we can guess. All right, agricultural tools are to be sure. Who will sure? We are to sure some agricultural tools to increase our food production. And again, AFSC was not established. It is again passive because was is be verb, again past participle. By is not mandatory. Be plus past participle is the passive. That means so AFSC was not established in a day. The founder we are not getting here, but who has established? We know of course will be founder, so we have to write the founder. And was not will be did not inactive, did not establish AFSC in a day. English is spoken all over the world. So we are not getting object here, but we have guessed, that means subject people. So people, and it is present, so people speak. And English is subject, it will be object now. People speak English all over the world. So next, yes, some problems we face also. Whenever we see, that means we cannot use by. Some verbs take other prepositions, they don't take by. So we have to be careful. I have written some here, like after known will be to, married to. Annoyed, if it is something, non-living thing, then it will be annoyed at. But if annoyed after that person, then it will be with. Pleased also same rule, displeased also same rule. Somebody will be with and something will be at. And if you memorize this chart easily, you can solve those kind of problem. So some examples also I have given, about 10 examples. Who knows you? So we can make mistake. For this reason I have given a bracket here, not by whom. You have to use to whom, because known. Here verb is known. Known will take to, not by. So to whom are you known? Another example, Shafiq has married Laila. Laila has been married, because it is has perfect tense, so been will come to do passive. So been married to Shafiq. His behavior has annoyed us. So as will be we have been annoyed at his behavior, because it is not person. He annoyed me, it is person, it will be annoyed with. Look, here annoyed at, but here annoyed with, because it is after with we are getting person, here after at we are not getting person. Panic seized me, I was seized with panic. Another example, her look can impress everybody. Everybody can be impressed with her look, not by her look. His jokes have disgusted us all. We all. Us all will be we all. We all have been disgusted with his jokes, not by his jokes. This box can contain 5 pencils. After content will be in. The fire engulfed the building. The building, it is past, was engulfed in the fire, not by the fire. Photography interests Salman. Salman is interested, not by, it will be in photography. Next, phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, those verbs which take some preposition or adverb and change the meaning. Like go, first example, go. Go is intransitive verb, that is no object. But if we use through, go through means read, so it becomes transitive verb. In that case, we can do it passive. Like every student should go through many good books. Many good books, should is modal, so be will come, should be gone through by every student. So this through, it will be before by. Be careful about this. Like next example, we should not look down upon the poor. Look down upon means hate. So down upon will be same before by. Like we should not laugh at the lame man. So laugh at, it will be laugh at before by at will come here. Like the bus has run over a little child. So before by we are getting over. He has laughed away. Laughed away means that means did not give any importance. laughed away his sorrow. So his sorrow has been laughed away. Before by we are getting. And sometimes we face problem whenever we get complex or compound sentence. To do the passive, we face problem. So I have given some examples here. If you notice, then it will be careful. It will be easy to you. Like we know that man is mortal. So here no is transitive verb. We have to do it passive form. But is be verb. But here we are getting is main verb. So whenever be verb will be main verb, then we cannot do it passive. We know what we know, that man is mortal. Total clause is object. So we can bring it first. That man is mortal. That means we did not change it. After it is present, so is and no will be known. And to us, be careful after known, don't use by. We can do also passive in another rule also. Like we know it is known to us that and it is unsaid. That way also we can do. See, next one. We thought that Rafid had bought a car. Bought, it is transitive verb. Again, thought, it is transitive verb. So we have to do double passive. That means both will be passive form. So that a car had been bought by Rafid. It is past, so was will come. Then thought is past partial. Then by we will be us. We can do also, it is the second rule, like it was thought by us that a car had been bought by Rafid. So some compound sentence, I have given some examples of compound sentence. He ate rice and gave me the plate. So the first one we did, rice was eaten and I was given the plate by him. Everybody respects and admires them greatly. They are admired and respected greatly by everybody. By everybody, if we write, no problem. If we don't write, also no problem, because it can be guessed easily. So next, sometimes we get reflexive pronoun. That is subject and object same. Then no need to change. They will be in the same position. But according to the passive rule, we have to use be verb also by. Like he hurt himself. He will be he in the same place. Himself will be himself. But as it is past, it is not present. If it would be present, then we would get here s. So as we are not getting s, so it is past. So for that reason, was, shirt and by himself. The same way I have given many examples, like number D. They are killing themselves. They are ing. It is ing will be being because it is continuous. So killed and by themselves. And next, quasi-passive. Quasi-passive means half passive. That means structure is like active, but meaning is like passive. As honey is not person, right? But honey tastes sweet. So, and it is very common, those who do passive. So honey is tasted sweet. It is the best one. I have given many examples, because many books also have given many examples. I have given all here. But it is the best one. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. Yes, in some books we get it is correct, but to me it is like ridiculous. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. So if you don't taste, so is it bitter? Actually not. So I think it is better. Honey is tasted. So you do this one. I support this one. The sofa feels soft. The sofa is felt soft. And at last, infinitive. Infinitive we know 2 plus verb is called infinitive. Sometimes 2 is omitted. We don't get 2, but there is a 2 in meaning here. So he made me do the work. So to do the passive, we have to bring 2. We are not getting 2 here because in causative we don't use 2. But in passive form we have to use 2. Like me, it has become I. Then past form was made, and we have to use to do. Made to do work by him. Another types of infinitive problem. The manager has asked the supervisor to reduce the rates. The supervisor has been asked to reduce the rates by the manager. So he decided to sell the house. It is another type of passive. Directly we are getting verb plus infinitive. So then we can use that and object will come, then should be. Like he decided that the house should be sold. He let me go. But it is also another type of bare infinitive. Bare infinitive, that means we are not getting 2. But here there is a 2. So it is past, he let. If it would be present, then we would get s. So it is past, I was let, then go. But don't use let to go. After let always will be the base form of verb. led by him. So thank you, dear students. Today actually we have discussed many important voice changes, and you can be clear. You can pause, then you can write also in your copy some important. Also preposition I have given, that means you are not allowed to use by. So those preposition, appropriate preposition, it is very important that you should be careful about this and practice more and more and solve all the board question. If you don't face any problem, okay, contact me, then I can solve it. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone.